The night before it happened, I had a dream. In the dream, my mother came at me. She was aggressive, violent. We struggled, and in the struggle, she fell. I woke up shaking. It was still dark outside, very early morning. I immediately called my boyfriend. I told him everything I saw. We prayed together over the phone, and he said the words that would echo in my mind for the rest of the day. Be careful. What I did not know was that God had already prepared me for what was coming. Weeks before that morning, my mother had accused me of not going to school. She said I was sending my school fees to my boyfriend, so I gathered every single receipt of payment and showed them to her face. But I knew her. I knew that if she could not destroy my education with lies, she would try to destroy it with force. So I quietly took all my certificates and gave them to my boyfriend to keep. That decision saved my future. It was around 6:30 in the morning, January 2013. I was lying on my bed. It was my off day from the telecom company where I worked. She did not even know I had that job. She had stopped caring about my whereabouts because she believed I was jobless and broken. She did not know I had traveled to another state for medical examinations for the job. She did not know I was rebuilding my life right under her nose. But that morning she was not interested in my life. She was interested in ending it. She stormed into the room. She threw my school receipts at my face, the same receipts I had shown her to prove I was paying my fees. She threw them like they were garbage, like the truth meant nothing to her. Then she said the words, "Give me your certificates and leave this house." She added that if she came back and found me or my belongings, we would not like what she would do. I said nothing because my certificates were already safe. They were with my boyfriend. She could not burn what she could not find. But she was not finished. What happened next was not human. She lunged at me, her mouth open. She tried to bite me on my breast. Not slap, not push, bite. Like an animal, like something had taken over her body. My elder sister heard the chaos and rushed in. She told my mother to leave me alone. My mother turned on her instead. The same aggression, the same attempt to bite. Both of us, her own daughters, targets of her teeth. My elder sister tried to hold her back, but the situation was out of control. In the struggle, my mother fell, but unlike in my dream where she hit her head, she fell on my box. God had altered the outcome. The dream was a warning, but God changed the landing. Even after falling, she did not stop. She got back up and repeated her threat, leave or face the consequences. While all of this was happening, I had hidden my phone under the bed, the phone my boyfriend had given me. One of my colleagues from the telecom company was calling. I needed that phone. It was my only connection to the outside world, but when I reached for it, it was gone. My mother had taken it during the chaos, while I was being attacked, while my sister was being bitten at. My mother's hands were busy stealing my phone, calculated, strategic. Even in her rage, she was thinking 3 steps ahead. And my younger sister, she was right there. She saw everything. She knew my mother had taken the phone, but she said nothing. When I confronted her and asked where my phone was, she looked at me and said 5 words I will never forget. "It is none of my business." Her sister's phone was stolen. Her sister was being physically attacked. Her sister was bleeding emotionally and spiritually, and it was none of her business. I looked at her and made a decision. I picked up her phone, and I told her clearly, if she does not return my phone, I will not return hers. She was furious. But she had no choice. She went to my mother, collected my phone, brought it back. I returned hers. No apology, no sympathy, just a transaction between strangers who happened to share the same blood. I and my elder sister packed our things, whatever we could carry, whatever we could grab in the urgency of the moment. This was not a planned departure. This was an evacuation. My elder sister left for work. She had nowhere else to go immediately. I carried what I could and went to my boyfriend's place. He already knew what was happening. I had called him during the chaos. He was waiting, but my younger sister was not done. She called the police, not to protect us, not to mediate. She called the police and led them to where my elder sister's boyfriend was working. She wanted them to produce my sister. My elder sister's boyfriend called her. She made some calls, and the police were told to leave. It was a family matter, not a criminal case. My younger sister was sent away. Think about that. My younger sister weaponized the police against her own sisters. On the same day, we were thrown out of our mother's house. On the same day, we were bitten at and threatened. She was not neutral. She was an active soldier in my mother's army. Days later, we were told we had to go back and beg. Our pastor advised us. He said we should put some money in an envelope, take a witness, go back to the house, kneel down and ask for her blessing. So we did. 2 grown women kneeling before the woman who had just bitten at them, stolen from them, lied about them, thrown them out like garbage. We knelt, we presented the envelope, we asked for her blessing. She looked at us, she took the envelope, she wished us well, and we left. I do not know if her blessing was real. I do not know if a woman who belongs to the marine kingdom can bless the child she promised to the water spirits, but we did what we were told. We followed protocol. We honored the process even when the person did not deserve it. After we left, my mother was not finished. She went to where my elder sister worked as a teacher. She met the proprietress and demanded that my sister be fired. She even presented a list of items she claimed we had stolen from her house. Every item on that list was a lie, but lies were her currency. They always had been. The proprietress refused to fire my sister. That woman saw through my mother's accusations. She protected my sister when our own mother was trying to destroy her. My mother also came to my workplace. I did not know about it at the time. One day, the security guard at my office casually mentioned it. He said an older woman had come asking for me, but she did not have my phone number. He found it strange that a mother would not have her own daughter's phone number. He did not let her in. Even a stranger could see that something was wrong. The weeks that followed were some of the hardest of my life. I was staying with my boyfriend. I was pregnant. The spiritual attacks were intensifying. My finances were almost non-existent. My boyfriend was struggling too, but he contributed what little he could. He never complained. He never turned me away. He was the only person standing between me and the street. We needed to leave that state. The attacks were too close. My mother's reach was too long. I needed a fresh start, somewhere she could not easily find me. My organization could speed up a transfer, but only on marital grounds. So we went to court. The court wedding was not a celebration. There were no decorations, no dancing, no joy. It was paperwork. It was survival. It was 2 people signing documents because the alternative was staying within reach of a woman who belonged to the marine kingdom. I was pregnant, I was broken, I was scared, but I was alive. And for the first time in my life, I was not under her roof. My elder sister found her own way too. She stayed with her boyfriend for a while. Life was not easy for her either, but she was free. We were both free, or so we thought. Because freedom from her house did not mean freedom from her reach. My mother could not touch me physically anymore, but she did not need to. She had been operating in the spirit realm long before I was born, and now that I had escaped her house, she turned up the spiritual attacks to a level I had never experienced before. The dreams became worse, the financial collapse accelerated, the pregnancy complications intensified, and her face kept appearing in my sleep, watching, controlling, attacking, even from a distance. I had left her house, but I had not yet left her kingdom. Next time, I will tell you about the spiritual attacks that almost destroyed me, my marriage, and my unborn child, and how I discovered that the marine kingdom does not need physical access to destroy you. My name is Ifeoma, and this is the marine bloodline.